You know what it is, Superstar JVIP Saturdays. Got the homie in
Yeah,
here, Mozzy in the building. What's up?
yeah,
What's
yeah,
up with the
yeah.
brother? Man, you know I had to tap in. That was mandated. How y'all living?
Man, we living real good. That project is off the hook. I seen you put it on your Instagram. I immediately went and listened to it, and I went from track one to down there the end, nonstop,
Oh, come
Right.
on,
nonstop.
man. That was my intentions, man. So it sounded like I fulfilled them. Good looking.
Yes, yes.
Absolutely.
You fulfilled it for the streets. What made you drop the project beyond Bulletproof?
I'm just spreading love the Brooklyn way. You know what I'm saying? You know, the streets, they show so much love to everything, my artistry and everything that I drop, everything that I'm involved in, every feature I'm on, every movie they play my music in. They just, you know, and it's unwavering love and support. And I was just trying to find a way to reciprocate the love. So this an album dedicated to Granny in the streets, man. And you know, I was just, I'm like I said, I'm just reciprocating the love, man. It be so much unconditional love that come from so many faces, man, that I'm unfamiliar with, people I ain't never seen in my life. Niggas get out of jail and, you know, you could just feel it in their hug, in their presence, and they passionate about how they music got them through. So, you know, I just, it was mandated, man, that I did one for my people.
That's good. So we're talking about your new project, Beyond Perfect. I want to Beyond Bulletproof. My fault. My fault. So we want to get into a song called "I Ain't Perfect," which is one of my favorites off
Oh.
the track. It's also like them views is up on YouTube and on the iTunes right now. So I just want to ask you, like, what made you like write a song such?
I ain't perfect, but I work on that at least. Yeah, I ain't perfect. I've been hurting. Let me be. Just therapeutic. When I hear
That
beats like that come on, the criers, they do something to me. They take me to places. Like it'll take me back to my childhood, or it'll make me revisit crime scenes, or you know what I'm saying, just the struggle. And you know, I know a lot of people they can you know, they feel that when I express that, because they identify with the same struggles. So I was just making sure that, like I said, I was just touching bases on my people, and it was just a conversation. I was having a conversation in that song, and it just came out. It turned out to be a beautiful song. Shout out to Blast. He featured on the hook. He did his Dougie. He was actually ghostwriting for somebody who, you know what I'm saying? And I just fell in love with it so much that I made sure that we just kept him and his vocals on that particular track.
gotcha.
Yo, Not a Project is crazy passionate. And as you listen to it, one song stuck out the most for me, a song called Overcame. So can you just give the people some information, give them some, I mean, some thoughts, how you put the song together, man, because that's my
I'm
joint,
supposed to
God.
100. How I'm supposed to tell my youngin' go to school when they just caught him at the light rail and stripped him for his jewels? Hey, how I'm supposed to tell my auntie not to use when she ain't got no other means or methods to numb abuse? I know your pain, baby, but look
Woo,
at all the other shit you
woo.
overcame, baby. You
Word.
feel me? That's it. Once more, man. I'm just in there having a conversation, man, an honest conversation, and you know, I seen it. I seen Amy endure her struggles and overcome them. I think in one bar I said, you know, Amy, she basically shook the needle, but she's still smoking dope. But that's a success story for us, man. And in that song, I went in, did my Dougie. I intentionally was talking to the young life. You know what I'm saying? These is real life scenarios, things that I really go through. And you know, I got a young nigga right now that he's scheduled to go to school on the sucker side. And so instead of going to school, he just be stuck in the hood, walking around, smoking weed. And you know, I was just trying to paint that picture. I was trying to get that graphic detail, man, on our everyday, you know, just coming up, being from these circumstances and circumferences. So yeah, that's how that came about.
Well, let's get into that record. You introduced it, Mozzy.
Overcame, man. You know what I'm saying? Off that Beyond Bulletproof. Heavy on the tweakage. Yeah.
I have to call you like you be preaching sermons, street sermons.
Oh, come on. I remember when I was a kid, I wanted to be a preacher. You know, they pull up in that big Cadillac. You know what I'm saying? They used to remind me of some isms, some pimping or something. Hey, dressed down, head to toe. They got some good game, good knowledge. They fast talking. I fell in love with them, the neighborhood preachers, man, and you know, especially the dishonest ones. You feel me? But
Yeah, you speaking through the music. My favorite track is, and I'm from New York, so you know it's great when you coming from the West Coast and now New York niggas is bumping it, street niggas. And
yeah,
I sent it to one of my street homies and I said, yo, you gonna love this record because he said, who's Mozzy? I was like, yo, he's one of the top artists from the West Coast, and I played Homies Wanna Know for him. He immediately hit me back and said, yo, my favorite, he said, it had to be like 2 minutes. He said, my favorite line is, I never thought a killer would turn witness. Explain that.
oh,
For real.
Like
yeah, I should have listened.
that shit chills, Mozzy. I ain't gonna hold you.
Hey, I appreciate that, bro. That I ain't gonna lie on that. When the homies want to know, I just blacked out it. But them beats, it always do it for me. But the beat talk to me, so it make my job easy. But you know, dear mind should have listened. I never thought this money would turn. I never thought that my niggas would turn. I never thought that a killer would turn. Oh yeah, that's that's crazy because you just never think that ain't what you think, man. Coming up in these trenches, the people that you look up to, the people that you glorify, the ones that go down for 5 years and they double back and ain't a blemish on their record. You know what I'm saying? Resume immaculate. And then, you know, out of nowhere, they you know, they buckle, they crumble. And, you know, it'd be devastating, it'd be heartbreaking because you got so much faith in these people and you respect their gangsters so much. And, you know, you never thought that a killer turned witness and they'll take their stand on you, man. And, you know, it's crazy because these are things that we stand on, nigga, not snitching, you know, just being a real one, coming from the hood. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It'll throw you off, man, because that's like Michael Jordan, man. You know what I'm saying? Or no, Scottie Pippen. That's like Scottie Pippen, man, when he ain't come in the game because Cool Coach took the last shot. You know what I'm saying? He a big dog. We got too much respect for him. He wouldn't do no nerd shit like that, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's peon activity. And so that's what that bar was about.
So I want to just dig a little deeper into like your music career as well. Biggest influence in your life, like who motivated you to become this dope rapper that you are right now?
Granny, my grandmother, legal guardian / guardian angel, was with her since I was 2. So, you know, she raised me, hated it, just, you know, because I wanted to be with moms and pops, but eventually grew to love her and learned to love her, man, unconditionally, because that's all she displayed. So most definitely Gramps.
Okay. So 2015, Rolling Stone said you had one of the best albums of the year.
Oh,
now you got this. Now you got this project. Now you got this project out. How do you feel the progression from 2015 to you dropping this now has been? And where do you see your heights?
100. 2015 was Bladada, hexahella extra headshots. You know what I'm saying? That's what that is. And now we talking about Beyond Bulletproof and To Love One Unconditionally. You know what I'm saying? So you could just see the progression from the titles alone and what they stand for and the definition of each. And you know, it's just a lot of growth and development, man. It come with maturing. It just come with experience. Just, you know, just becoming a man and understanding that I can't afford to go to jail. Them niggas losing out. Or, you know,
Absolutely.
I gotta be here for that growly face gang. I gotta raise them. I gotta make sure they raised in an appropriate manner. I gotta make sure, you know, that it's my job, it's my responsibility, man. The same way as my responsibility to take care of them, it's my responsibility to be here, to be alive, to be free. So I take that serious. When I was coming in the game, I ain't take that serious. So you can hear it in the music. I ain't give a fuck. I was ready to wreck. I just came out of a collision. So I was ready to wreck. And that's how I look at it. Just a lot of growth, a lot of maturity. And where I see myself, man, is, you know, I honestly, like I said, I accomplished so much as far as where I come from and what I was shooting for. I superseded everything that, you know, I thought I was gonna accomplish. And now I'm to the point where I just want to be here to be able to enjoy it. I want to be around to enjoy it. You know, rest in peace, Nip. That'll just give you insight. Like, you know what I'm saying, nigga gotta be here. He accomplished so much, and he put so many people in position in beautiful predicaments that you know, and he ain't here. He ain't here to enjoy it, man. And I just want to be here to enjoy it. That's it.
Was it a lesson that I know coming from the streets, and you said in the line, like, you know, they took Nipsey. I know that, and you said that he showed you so much love. How do you look at that fact? Because, you know, I see you're into your hood. I mean, you show your hood love, and things happen like that.
It's a risk we take, man, that we willing to take. For that it's unconditional love. It ain't just no little, you know. I love being in LA. That's cool and all, but I unconditionally love Oak Park. That's who raised me. That's, you know what I'm saying. That's the neighborhood I bathe in. That's why that's why it got muddy for me. That's where it rained. That's where the sun shines. So, I'm willing to take that risk behind, you know, behind loving my people. I'm not scared of my people. Bro wasn't scared of his people. He wasn't scared of his community. And you know, we expect them. We show so much love and we dish out so much that we expect nothing but that in return. Even from the suckers, even from the peons and the Theodorics of the neighborhood, we expect nothing but love, because that's all we giving. And because we genuinely love it. So it's a risk. It's a risk that we're willing to take, man. We jeopardize our life and our freedom behind displaying love for those that's, you know, under them conditions.
Mm-hmm. Well, I want to get into a record, one of my other favorite records, and on the station they added it, "Boys in the Hood."
Oh
yeah. I told, shout out to Ron Mills, my program director. I told him that this one right here get crazy.
That's that one. I knew that was that one when we was scribbling. I was scribbling that down. I'm like, oh, it's something tweaky right here. And one of the most significant things in that record is me saying, I love you, Terry Young, this shit forever forth. I should have been at D-Ray's service. He's reputable. Any excuse that I could think of unacceptable is pebbles. You know, that's just it at right there, it just displays so much for me. Just for me to get that off my chest. And that's what these records do for me, man. All of them. It just allowed me to breathe. It allowed me to release, no matter what I'm going through, whether it's up or down. You know, it give me a chance to display my truth. And that's one of them records, man, that is full of truth. And I love that record. That's if I walked in a major label, I'd probably turn that one on first.
Well, let's get into it, because you got King Von on there, Gerald too.
Nah, that's Body Count. King Von is
my bad. I'm sorry, Body Count.
If they put a plug, then that Body Count. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the ones. I just dropped a video for that too. That motherfucker, I think it's the leading song on the album. Shout out to Herbo and Von. Them niggas thundered me.
Yeah, why would I die on the Body Count? That's my joint.
Yeah.
Well, let's get into that.
Let's do that one. Gangland, Hell Gang, Mozzy, One Up Top, Aki, Body Count, King Von, G Herbo, Slimy.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
You know what it is, Superstar JVIP Saturdays. Mozzy still here. Now, I gotta apologize because there's so many records that I like on this album, and you speaking to everybody, and you even Price Tag with Polo G hit that hook is crazy.
They went yay on there, man. They did they Dougie. Lil Papa did they Dougie, slaughtered me, G-O-D. And I love that part of the game, man, when you can introduce the young life to the microphone, man, and he does this, he holds his own, do his Dougie. And that's what them niggas did, man. I put them on the track and they went bananas, man, and I'm beyond appreciative.
So is there any new artists that's out right now that you would like to work with? I see you worked with G Herbo already. He's not really new artist, but you get it. Is there any other artists out there that you would work with right now?
I ain't gonna lie, be open. I work with a lot of people, man. I just like merging into other lanes. I like, all a part of artistry. I like tweaking, but it's hella artists I need to cook up with. Not necessarily the new artists. I'm still trying to hunt down the old artists. I'm trying to get, I'm saying, DMX on the track. You
Wow.
feel? I need Erica Badu. Where Badu
Yeah.
at?
I think I could see that happening with Erica Badu, though. I think that would be
Yeah.
awesome.
You know who else I function with? I don't know if she still got it, but Jill Scott.
Oh, did you not tune into the Versus battle?
Huh? I didn't. I'm sleep.
You should have. That had me like this all day.
Hey, which one? Is something new?
Yeah, it was new. They went on Thursday.
Oh, I didn't see
Friday
it.
was
I'm
it?
sleep. Yeah, I love her. Oh my God, I love her. Was she part of a group?
Nah, they did the
What?
verses. They did
They
the
did the verses, Jill Scott
Yeah.
versus Erica Badu.
Mhm.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nah, that's my, Granny used to function with her heavy, so I function with her. Life Jennings, I need a verse from Life Jennings or a hook or something.
I can see a hook with you and Life Dennis too. We
Definitely.
got if Life is out there, man. We got to make that happen.
For sure.
Absolutely.
I'm a about it too.
So
Now-
since we're talking about classic artists, what were some albums that you grew up listening to? Like, what was you listening to growing up? Like,
All right, since we got Life Jennings, that's off the dribble. We got to run that. Anthony Hamilton, I used to tweak on that heavy. Messy Marv, fell in love with
Okay.
Messy Marv early age. He out of the Yay area. Of course, the Jada Kisses, the Locks, DMX, Rough Rider, the whole campaign. Shout out my boy R. Kelly. That nigga used to have criers for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to throw Kelly in there, man. That nigga had some flyers. I used to function with him. Hey, but it's another one. Oh, coming from the south side. What's his name? South side.
My man Lloyd.
Lloyd?
Lloyd. Oh my God. I
My
used to
man
love that
Lloyd.
Lloyd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mozzy got a nice R&B playlist, man. You got a nice
Man,
R&B.
come on. Y'all remember TQ?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all remember TQ?
TQ had one hit though, man.
He only had one. Hey, that one was that one though.
Yeah.
That one was that one.
Mozzy, you always I look at your catalog and I kind of understand, that it's your time now. I mean, on a commercial platform, you know what I mean? Like people getting it because I feel like when people get to know who you are, they're gonna have a hard time going back to your catalog. You have so many releases, man.
Crazy. And that was one thing that I wanted to occur, man, because I just understand life and the way, the humans react to it is like if something happened to you, something tragic happened, all of a sudden the world want to tune in. All of a sudden the world want to support you. All of a sudden the world want to, it's crazy. They attracted to whatever you got going. And I'm guilty of it too. When I see somebody just passed, all of a sudden I'm tweaking on their music and I'm getting more insight and I'm learning more about the person. And at the time when I was coming up, I just felt like, my life was in jeopardy. The way I was living, I was going to wreck and I was going to end up throwing my life away or something. And I wanted to just, it was just the moments. They were it's crazy. I just wanted to make sure I left the world with a proper or appropriate insight on my life. Just, I wanted to give them enough where, they could fill me out and get an understanding of who dude was. And I just continued to work like that. I continued to work like, it's my last album. Like it's gonna get ugly. And I'm finally at a space where I'm comfortable and I'm enjoying life and, it's totally different for me. But that's where the work ethic came from, man. I didn't know what was my outcome. And I didn't know I was gonna be in this predicament or position. So, it's just dope, man. I was just hungry, thirsty for it, foaming out the mouth. And I wanted Granny to see it. And so I was just working. And that's the same method I give my young life today. Even if they ain't listening or pay attention, just continue to drop. Find an outlet to drop on. Continue to drop. 4, 5 years go by, 10 years go by. Eventually, somebody gonna tweak on it. And when they double back on you to go look up your catalog, it's there. It's present. You feel me? So that's what I was on.
I look at it like with ball terms with you. Like I feel like when Tracy McGrady came to the league, he wasn't, you know what I mean, that person. Then like 2 more years, it was like Tracy McGrady was an all-star. And I feel like your career is progressing like that as far as music-wise, because now you're getting the commercial people like, oh, Mozzy is this and that. And I'm like, well, Mozzy got over 20, you know what I mean, 20 releases, you know. And
But you know, we're gonna take the staircase. It tastes better when you starve for it.
wow,
You know, it's just like when the fast money come. So I feel like if I would have signed the deal and I would have blew my money, because I didn't work for it day by day, step by step. It was just somebody put it in my hand. It's a lick. You feel me? But when you build it brick by brick, and you know what I'm saying, it's different. It's different. I ain't finna go blow this on no Bugatti. I need to go invest in some property, something that's gonna be here, because I really earned this. So you know, that's I appreciate that, bro. That's how I looked at my career the whole time I've been involved with this music. Is I don't mind. I ain't tripping. You know, about somebody being above me or bigger. I think YFN Lucci had a cold bar. He said, so what if them niggas make more? I knew my time was coming, had to wait for it. And that's how I felt. I ain't care how long it take. I ain't care how much work I had to put in. And I ain't care about, you know, just the process of not shining through the grind. You know, a lot of people, we desperate to shine. We want them to see us, you know, progressing early, immediately. It's just this Instagram life and this computer, everything is so fast. But, you know, I took my time, and I'm just appreciative that I did, you know. So for sure, I thank you for that, brother.
That's real. That's real.
I appreciate it. Before you leave, because I know you know you're busy. It's Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah.
You give us a record. I'm Charlie. You got your favorite record. I got my favorite record. Nova King got his favorite record.
All right, let's go through the favorite records one more time.
All
Charlie,
right.
what's yours?
Well,
perfect.
What's yours?
I ain't perfect.
All right.
Mine is Overcame. Overcame.
Overcame. Okay.
Yeah.
Mine's is because I fucked up with the titles. Mine was Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood.
Mine's was Boys in the Hood.
And I ain't perfect. You know what mine is? It's crazy because I got a new one every day.
All right, so before you leave, we got to get into your new one right now. That we
Bulletproofly. Bulletproofly.
Woo,
They love me bulletproofly, but I can't tell. My reputation, everything, that's why I can't tell. They gave him life and then they stuck me in the same cell. I gave him packs of cappuccinos for his pain pills.
Damn.
Come on, bro.
Give me one bar that a person going, because you know I was taking a lot of your bars and using them as captions. So I need one caption bar. I need one caption bar, man.
One caption bar.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's so many of them. I ain't gonna lie. One of my best ones, the ones I've been seeing, I ain't perfect, but I work on that at least. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Yo, I appreciate you, man. Give the people your Instagram, the people that don't know who.
And make sure you tap in with Hell Gang Mozzy, man. G.O.D. I'm one of them fellas out of California. Just dropped a new project, Beyond Bulletproof, going yeah. I think it was #2 on Billboards. You know what I'm saying? It was supposed to hit #1. Drake Pump Fake and drop, you know what I'm saying? But outside of that, we going triple platinum in the trenches. And you know, make sure y'all snatch that, man. Tweak on that heavy. I appreciate y'all, brother, gangland.
Yes, man. You got New York. You got New York behind you, brother. When you come,
100.
When this thing is done, man, we gotta take a picture together. You heard?
Yeah, man, let's go.
Soon as they crack the gates, I'm blowing down. We all in NY.
Yeah, all of us.
Hey, I'm pulling up. Say no more.
Let's get it. We outside with it. Let's get it.
Love,
VIP.
Thank you.
Y'all be smooth.
All right.